Women love to be fed a fantasy. I feel like women love to be fed a fantasy, right? So when they see that finished product, when they see that guy having this way that can spoil them, take them trips, show them all that they want to get treated like a so-called nowadays women say princess. A lot of women, you don't see a man, oh I want to get married. Like you do see men like I want to get married, but there's not a lot of men that'd be like I want to get married. I want to have this like big wedding. I want to have the flowers like this. I want to have the cake like this. I want it to be this themed. Men, we don't. We love the woman to marry them, but we're not like so fantasizing of a huge marriage or like the way our marriage is.
Welcome to another episode. Let's Talk Roots. I'm your host KD. And today we have a special guest. He's a content creator. He's a jeweler. I'm saying it correctly. Welcome Q. What's going down?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to Houston.
Oh yeah, man, all the way from Houston, man. I'm pleasure you taking the time out. And how I discovered you was from TikTok,
TikTok.
and it's a video that caught my attention. And you said, there's no honor in meeting a woman's mother because they ain't shit either.
Yeah.
Why do you feel that way?
So I feel that way. Obviously, the reason I feel that way, male and female, you should judge someone based off their parents and the way they was raised. It gives a lot. It tells you a lot about their past traumas. This goes for both genders as well. But the reason I say that, because I've been in a situation where a woman mom wasn't the best, but usually in our culture, in our community, we're raised by our mother when the father is in prison.
I agree.
So practically her mother wasn't the best person, and that kind of reflected in her life because, of course, she was raised by her mother. So she had those past traits from her mom as well.
You know, one of the things too I noticed about our community that the mother be jealous of the daughter sometimes.
Yeah, that is a thing as well too.
Yeah, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
definitely a thing.
And you can see it by the daughter behavior because sometimes she be like, "Damn, if I do this, my mom gonna feel this way." And then she get to acting all funny and shit. Because like from my own experience, I was real young, about like 21. You know what I'm saying? And like different. I'm gonna say different women. I ain't gonna say.
I got you.
Yeah, different women would share things with me, and I see how their mother would act and how it affected their behavior. So that part I do agree with.
Yes.
But sometimes, like a lot of women that I come across with, they not willing to unlearn those bad habits of what they seen with their mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely.
And also I want to ask, bro, like, would you date a woman with children?
So I actually have done that before.
Really?
I have done that before.
Oh,
it's
shit.
a long story. So 21. I was 21 at the time. I'm 24 now.
Okay.
So I would say I went ahead and got my little share of that out the way before I gotten older. But so I had no problem with it, right? Because I had father figures and stepfathers in my life.
Okay.
Come through in my life. I feel like I was ready. I liked the girl a lot. Obviously, if I stepped up to take care, her child or a child that wasn't mine.
Yeah.
It was all good, gravy, and then you just start to realize, like, damn. And this is young me too, you know what I'm saying? I'm still young, I'm still growing, I'm still learning this shit well. I'm like, damn, like, she gotta have the interactions with her baby dad. She has to, you know what I'm saying? It could be a little weird.
Yeah.
Some things were coming off a little weird. Some things I didn't like. Well, there were a lot of things coming off weird that I didn't like, and that started to eat at me.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh. Okay, you feel comfortable getting in details, or you don't want to get in details?
just like for the sake of both of us, because some people know who I'm talking about. I'm not.
I understand you want to be respectful.
Yeah.
I respect that.
So, man, just for the sake of that, it was like, I'll just say one thing. It was like sometimes she'll go over there and she'll be at his crib for hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it was things like that. But then again, like I said, like that was younger me. I'm a lot growner now. I'm more mature now, and I was putting up with things back then. I definitely learned a lot from him. So I don't knock it down at all. But loved the little boy. He was cool, pretty cool. Loved him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you better than me, my brother. Nah.
Uh-huh.
He got like nah. He got to call that baby tablet.
Yeah.
Ain't none of that calling and like excuse me like, and that's one of the reasons why I cannot date a woman with a kid. I'm not mature enough for that yet, and I don't think I ever be because it made me. I talked to my guys about this. It's just the insecurities that I have,
Yeah.
and then two, it's just like, for one, how did y'all stop talking? You know what I'm saying? For two, it's just it's just especially if you're a present father. For me, it's just like it makes me wonder. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? And you said you already experienced that before. Would you do it again?
No, honestly, I wouldn't do it again. And
Okay.
another thing is as well, the dad was a deadbeat supposedly, so he wasn't around. And then all of a sudden, he came back around. So that was the thing, pretty much. No, like he was a deadbeat, he wasn't around. Then all of a sudden, poof, he came back like everything was just normal and came back around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the child he couldn't call the child iPad because the child was like newly born.
Oh yeah, that's
newborn.
understandable.
Yeah.
That was me being funny.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah, no, I get you.
like a parent, like that's healthy co-parenting. That's just me just being funny, but at the same time, back in my mind, I would love to have that. Like, he got called that baby tablet. You know what I'm saying? But then again, it's one of the reasons why I don't think I would date a woman with a child because she always gonna pick her child.
Yes, of course.
Even if we married, she's still gonna pick her child. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I can deal with that. And then too, I got the freedom, and so do you. Like we can get up and do as we please.
Yes.
She having a child, I'm not saying she can't, but 9 out of 10, like it's a possibility she might not can't find a babysitter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like here, I'm in Houston. I choose to do that. If I want to bring a woman with a kid come to Houston with me, then 9 out of 10, she might not. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. It's all extra steps to it. Like, either she's gonna find a babysitter, or there's an extra plane ticket you guys have to pay for, extra bed, extra room you guys have to cover for as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you 100%.
No, for sure. For sure. And speaking of dating, bro, from your perspective, you make a lot of content, and you be rubbing, ruffle, not rubbing, but ruffle feathers. And what I want to ask you is, why? No, I'm saying, yeah. Why do you think some women want a finished product instead of growing with a man?
Okay, a lot of women love to be fed a fantasy. I feel like women love to be fed a fantasy, right? So when they see that finished product, when they see that guy having this way that can spoil them, take them trips, show them all that, they want to get treated like a so-called nowadays, women say princess. A lot of women, you don't see a man, oh, I want to get married. Like, you do see men like, I want to get married, but there's not a lot of men that'd be like, I want to get married, I want to have this like big wedding, I want to have the flowers like this, I want to have the cake like this, I want it to be this themed. Men, we love the woman to marry them, but we're not like so fantasizing of a huge marriage or like the way our marriage is. And I feel like that falls on a lot of women. Women, like I said, they like to be fed a fantasy. Princess and the Frog, Cinderella, things like that. So that's why I feel like some women want a finished product, but then again, there are women that will grow and build with you as well.
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, women just love a fantasy. They want to be fed a fantasy.
Yeah, I agree to that. I come across women who, like the internet, I'm not going to say all women, the internet kind of feed into that negative thoughts of wanting a man as a finished product. I think that is a fantasy world because nobody will never be a finished product, even with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, it takes the right man to build that woman and to lead that woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But some women that I come across where they expect some man to have the answers already because of their upbringing, because of they don't want to be just like their mother. You know what I'm saying? From my own past experience.
And can I add to that?
Go ahead.
Yeah, especially like nowadays, like the younger age group.
Yeah.
A lot of men, we're younger, we're still figuring out. We're in our 20s, we're figuring it out. So there are some guys that already have it figured out at a young age or a little bit older, maybe late 30s, early 30s, because I don't think 30 is old at all. So like early 30s, mid 30s, late 20s, not 30s, late 20s, that kind of have a good life for themselves, some things that's figured out. So they're able to kind of like spoil these women and show these women a little bit like how it is. But like, then again, like I'm saying, like if you're in your 20s and that's not bad if you're still figuring it out at all. So I don't think you should beat yourself up a lot. Or a lot of men should beat themselves up because of that. And you know,
Do you? Let me ask you this way: do you think men expect too much from women too? At times.
yeah, I do. Especially when it comes to like, you know how men be like, to me it doesn't really matter, but like, you know how men be like, I'm this perfect woman that's just out fucking this is that and the third. But
Right.
men, us as men ourselves, we be out doing the shit that we say we don't want our woman doing.
Right.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
in our reality, both of us, men and women, both genders should carry themselves with respect. But at the end of the day, it's like, you can't be a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying?
I agree to
As
that.
long as your woman don't, like the city don't know your woman, then you're good, you know? But if she's out, she's having her little fun, she's doing her thing, cool, but just respect, she need to respect herself while she's doing it.
I agree to that, bro. You know, you know how you said some women live in a fantasy world.
Yeah.
Some men do too. And I was included because I thought that I'm gonna be with a woman who only got one body. You know what I'm saying? No man ever touch a Virgin Mary. Baby.
Yeah.
In reality, it's not about that.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, is really is about, you know what I'm saying, who she's as a person, and is she's mature, is she a different person? Because the older you get, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, you be, you know, like, man, how can I say this? Like, you meet a woman in her 30s, like, you gotta expect her to have some type of history, especially at a certain age. But to a degree, though, because you meet a woman who's like 25. No, I'm not gonna say no age, never. But you meet women who be fucking since they was 12, and you be like, damn, okay, I see where you get. Okay, and that makes sense why you act the way how you act.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what I want to ask you, bro, like, when you hear a woman say, I'm celibate, what's your first reaction? Do you think it's cap? Do you think she's really, really on that journey?
Nah, sometimes I think she's really on that journey. Even as a man myself, sometimes I go without like just try not to fucking control my lust and my sexual urge.
I feel you on that one.
You know, like, cause that's a huge thing for us as men. It's lust, bro. That's huge. I feel like, and not saying I can control it, and not saying I can't control it, but like,
I get what you're saying.
that's still something like we battle with daily as men.
Yeah,
You know, it's lust, man. It's everywhere.
yeah, for
It's
sure.
everywhere. Especially if you got something going for yourself, it's thrown at you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
So-
for sure. Yeah, bro. I've been I've been practicing like celibacy. I haven't had none in a while, you know. But I'm glad I did because it's like I want to be married. You know what I'm saying? I do want to have more self control. You know what I'm saying? I got that very bad. Lust is my biggest weakness, bro. I think that's all men, bro.
Yeah, it's really all men. Like,
Yeah, that's my biggest
is.
weakness, fool. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Especially being in Houston, bro. Oh my God, bro.
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. I mean, you go out the country somewhere, and you see
True.
stuff you never seen before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
it's everywhere. So I definitely think if a woman does say that, like, kudos, she's on her journey, she's doing it. Like, I don't knock it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell if she is, I can't tell if she's not. But like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna knock it. You know?
Because I only ask you that because sometimes women might use that as a, like, oh, I'm celibate. The whole time they, you know.
Outside,
Yeah,
just
man.
going.
Yeah, like, you ain't got to lie about it. Don't make yourself look good. Like,
Yeah.
be human.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, and that's something I have to learn about women. Like, women are human. Like, women, we human. Like, I feel like a lot of men, too, they put a lot of unrealistic expectations on women where, like, they think that, oh, my woman can't be touched. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, shit, it might take that right person. But if it does take that right person, it's just like, that doesn't make her a bad person. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just, like I said, you know, we all human because just like that woman got needs, us men got needs. So
Yeah, of course.
if we come across a woman who but our type that we like, then we might fold too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no facts. Especially if, like, I feel like it depends though. If you married,
Oh, that's different.
if you married, hell nah, leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? But like, if y'all talking to, or if y'all talking to dating, leave that shit alone. Y'all taking each other serious, leave that shit alone. But like, if y'all just chatting it up on some casual stuff, then y'all still single. Do what you want to do. Just be safe. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it.
No, I agree. I agree 100%. I agree 100% on that. And what do you think women misunderstand about men when it comes to dating?
How simple we are.
That's mine.
Like, as a man, I'm a very simple man, right? Just be there when I need you, like help out, cook a little bit, clean. I clean and cook myself. I'm not saying you have to do it all. You know what I'm saying? I cook, I clean, but like small things. Men, it can be something simple, something small, as in having our shoes by the door or something. Like when we're getting ready to leave. Like men are very simple. Like we're very simple. It doesn't take a lot to please us, you know? And it's not complicated. We don't think into details. Like we don't think about too much. And that's our problem sometimes as men.
Right.
Like especially because women be wanting us to be very thoughtful and go into a lot of thought about some certain things or small things when it comes to them. But men are very simple.
Yeah.
Like we're just very simple.
Yeah, and I agree to that. I agree to that. We are very simple, but sometimes some women they think it takes a rocket science to make a man happy. It really don't. You know what I mean? Yeah. And since you broke it down like that, then let me ask you this way: then, what can a man do to keep a woman in her feminine role, from your perspective?
Honestly, getting a woman flowers, treating her like a queen, showing how she's supposed to be treated. But like she can't expect that all the time because there's going to be days where a man has to go out and handle work and he's going to be busy.
All right.
You know, there's times where your man is not going to be able to take you on dates and do this and do that. But you have to understand your man's out working, he's doing things. But like, and it's saying, I just say like grilling, like something small as grilling, more on the lawn, like
Right.
just like stuff we was raised doing, especially in the black community, just being a man, like probably like help her feminine energy stay in the same sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you out here like acting like a little bitch as a nigga, you know, can I curse?
No, do your
But
thing, bro. Do your thing.
You know, you out here acting like a little bitch, crying, boo-hooing, and just not being like masculine at all. I feel like that's where it kind of interfered with your woman. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be vulnerable and soft to her, but I don't feel like you should always be so vulnerable and open to your woman because at the end of the day, you're the man, you run a household. You know what I'm saying? Like, carry that shit on the back, but then again, that could be a bad thing because like a lot of men, we be having our mental health issues too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but I shouldn't think you should disclose everything. Okay, it's good to be open to your partner. Also, get you a therapist or something.
Speaking.
As a man, you know what I mean?
Did you? This is a random question. Did you grow up in a 2-parent household?
No, not at all.
You very mature, bro. That's
Not
a
at
mature
all.
response. Okay.
Not
Okay.
at all, bro.
Okay.
Single mom, 6. My bad. I got a lot of siblings. It's me, LJ, 7 kids,
7 kids.
and I'm the oldest.
Oh, so you had the responsibility at a young
Yeah.
age.
Very, very young age, and I was in sports as well.
Okay.
Yeah, at
Okay.
a very young age, man. 7 kids, which is one of the reasons I don't feel like I'm not ready for kids yet, man. They getting expensive too.
No, definitely. I definitely agree on that one, bro. And basically your responses, it's a lot of I say in our community, bro, it's not a lot of men who don't know how to be men. You know what I'm saying? Just based off what you saying, bro, like you're speaking from a mature level.
Yeah.
So like it's rare for me to hear that because mostly I hear men make excuses, and for you to say what you're saying, like, you know what I'm saying? You just very disciplined. You got some discipline in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, I can respect that.
Then again, I think that comes from like sports, man. I joined the military right after high school as well. So like the way I was raised, being the oldest, sports, military, I think all that played a part, you know, and then helping with my mindset and shaping me. Also, like moving away from my hometown. So that's a huge thing. I feel like a lot of people need to do.
Okay. No, I agree to that. You know, step out your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree with that. I heard somebody say military does, you know, I think every man should go through military. Somebody has said that.
I mean, it definitely sets you up. Like if you use it right, you do it right, you do everything you're supposed to be doing, it sets you up and it also gives you discipline. I mean, hey, there's some days you don't even work in there and you get paid. So like,
Right.
you're not gonna find that with benefits and free housing. You're not gonna find that anywhere else for real. So,
Yeah. My pops went to the military. He went to the Navy.
yeah.
Yeah, and like I was able to use his benefits for school and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
See, it definitely sets you up, man. It's great. It was
No,
a
for sure.
Great decision.
And I want to ask you this too, bro. Like, we'll take a little pivot. Like, what do you think? No. I'm actually totally wrong. What are some manipulation tactics you think men fall for?
Honestly, I can't say.
You can't say.
I can't say because
Okay.
I have homegirls, obviously, and I'll be having to ask them certain shit, and they be like, nah, she's probably just bored. That's why she started talking to you, and now she's doing this and doing that. So, like, I feel like, bro, in my honest opinion, it's hard. It's hard to, like, figure a woman out as a man. I think it's hard. I really do.
You think so?
I think it's hard unless you've been around the game long enough and you can peep it. Like you can peep certain shit, but like sometimes like you just don't know. Cause like right now I'm in a situation where I just don't know.
You just going with the wind.
Yeah, I just don't know. Confused.
No, damn, no. Well, if you, well, let me see if I can ask you this way: how should a man recognize manipulation early, if you can?
I say maybe just certain little weird things. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I also think certain little weird things that they're doing, and also kind of have in mind and think like, if there was a person that really liked me, she wouldn't be acting like this. She wouldn't be doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She'd be putting forth more effort.
More effort.
You know, so like looking at stuff like that, like that's how I be having to step back and look at certain stuff. Like when it comes to a woman that I like,
Yeah.
because like sometimes when it comes to a woman that you like, you give them a little leeway. You know what I'm saying? You give them room for error. You know, so it's like, especially one that you really like. So it's like sometimes you just gotta question yourself, like sit back and just think like,
Yeah.
is the woman that I want to marry really gonna be acting like this?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then if that keeps happening, of course you talk to them about it, but if that keeps happening, then it's like, yeah, nah, you on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely, bro. No, definitely, no. You got a point. Let me ask you this: you got a lot of mature. You very mature. From your perspective, which one is hard for a man to find a good woman or a woman to find a good man?
I think man to find a good woman.
You think so?
I think it's hard for a man to find a good woman.
Wow. Why you? I disagree with you on that one. But go
Okay.
ahead. I'm gonna tell you my perspective. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to hear that too. So like, just the way everything is now, social media, everything, women, they like the drama, they like the messiness, and sometimes if you're too good to a woman, they take that for granted. A majority of the time, so they take a lot of good men for granted.
I agree to that.
And I have been that type of guy. I used to be like a little sucker. I mean, I'm a lover boy. I'm very gentleman-like, but I used to be like a little sucker. So it's like, as I started like peeping and feeling over time, a lot of women tend to fuck over you for the other niggas that's like treating them bad and doing all this, and they tend to stick around. I done seen some women get treated like shit, and they still stick around with some niggas.
Right.
Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like if you're doing everything right, I feel like women just get bored.
Yeah.
They get bored, and that's when their minds start to wander off. They start to do other shit, start to do other stuff. So it's like, that's why I said it's hard for a man to find a good woman, because like a lot of men, especially me, this, like, I'm not gonna say like I'm a villain or something like that, but like I'm kind of toxic now, if that makes sense. Like I'm still a lover boy, but like, don't get me there, because if you get me there, I'm gonna be kind of toxic, and then I'm just end up cutting you loose.
Got it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I start off showing you the lover boy side and the sympathy and buying you flowers, taking you on dates, planning dates, doing all this, doing all that. But then again, you start showing me something different, I get a little toxic. And then like I show you a different side of me.
So when you say toxic, without being too detailed, because you don't want to show your hand, what do you mean by you be toxic? Explain that.
Like my TikToks, for instance. I just troll. I just start trolling.
Okay.
I feel like that's my type of toxic. I just start trolling. Like, it's not with other women. Like I can't do multiple women. I can, but I can't. It's just too much. It's especially if you're trying to run a business and shit. There's too much going on with that.
Agreed.
So mostly just trolling, and then like I said, I just started removing my access, like taking my text backs, taking my calls back. That's real. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Like just showing you less attention.
Definitely. And I say I disagree with you. I feel like it's hard for women to find a good man, and they go through it a lot worse because, you know, a man's responsibility is to be a leader,
Yes, of course.
and it's not too many leaders out here. And for a woman, you know, I hate to say it this way, this is my opinion. I feel like a woman needs a man. And man, it works both ways.
No, I get it. No,
So
like
it's
that.
just like a woman become her leader. So if you're a emotional, then she's gonna become that. And I feel victim of this because what I said that it's hard for women to find a good man because they don't know how to be good leaders, because some men, they will match a woman energy. I used to be
Kind of like a
that.
tit for tat type of thing.
Yeah, I used to be like that because I thought it was the right way of going about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I realized it make the situation worse.
Yes.
I didn't know how to be the bigger person because I thought in my mind, by me being a bigger person, it's showing her that she can get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought like I gotta be toxic, I gotta be petty, I gotta make her feel how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of men. A lot of men does that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of men where okay, if she not giving that validation, then I'm finna go sleep with this other woman.
Yeah.
So some women does that too. But I feel like, a lot of men, they just don't know how to be good leaders. They don't know how to provide. Everything starts from home. Even if you co-parenting, like there's men that I've seen who don't respect their baby mothers because of whatever reason. But as a man, you gotta like, all right, let me get over that. We both done things to each other, or whoever done wrong, let me get over that because we have a child involved. My child is watching me. Especially you got a daughter, like your daughter's gonna, your daughter gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she sees all that and she's
Yeah.
gonna think like that's how men.
Yeah,
supposed to
so
treat a woman.
it's a lot of reasons why I feel like why I feel the way I feel. But yeah, that's really my answer why I feel like that.
I definitely get your point. I really do get your point. Like that's a valid point. And like you said, everything does start at home. I feel like it's more of in our culture as well. Single mothers raising their kids. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of men pick up those feminine traits. So I definitely get what you're saying when you say that.
Yeah, and that's why some of these women, that's why I don't really be too hard on women, bro. I used to be. I was one of those men where I used to bash women a lot. And I showed more compassion for them because their father wasn't around. And their mother had to carry that burden. And a woman's not made for that.
Yeah,
You know
she
what
can't
I'm saying?
teach a woman can't show a man how to be a man, and she can't show a woman how a man is supposed to act.
Exactly.
So that's why you need I feel like that's why two-parent households are great as well. But then again, let's say if the father of that two-parent household was in a single-parent household before he was in a two-parent household, so he still has those traits as well. So he has to go to therapy. That's why I feel like a lot of men really do need to start going to therapy and actually work on those things and talk about those things,
So from your perspective, why men so against it? They be like, nah, I
I
don't
think
need no therapy.
vulnerability.
Vulnerability?
Men don't like being vulnerable. But I feel like that's actually showing being vulnerable as a man is actually strength, in my opinion. That's why I feel like you have to go talk to a therapist. That's why I mentioned earlier, I don't think you should tell too much about your wife. Of course, like she should know something, but like don't spill it all out to her. Don't be. Then again, like, this is probably just young me talking. Like I am still young as well.
Yeah.
I still have a lot of growing to do. But like I feel like showing too much emotion is like bleeding in front of a shark, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like it's good to have a third party like a therapist, and you go talk to your therapist, and you're able to be vulnerable with them and show that strength. Being vulnerable is actually a different type of strength, because like I feel like it could solve a lot, especially with communication as well.
Yeah.
Getting over our egos.
Yeah.
Men have very high egos. I have a high ego.
Yeah, I do
So
too.
it's like
Yeah.
putting that to the side, putting my ego, putting my pride to the side, and learning how to like, even if I'm wrong or even if she's wrong, if my woman is wrong, just learning how to like put that to the side and be like, baby, I was wrong. I fucked up. I'm sorry. Let's not argue about it. Let's not go to sleep let's not go to sleep angry and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
No, you spitting, bro. Because my mom told me that too. My mom was like, this is a woman who told me like, you don't tell your wife everything about you. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's vice versa. I think a woman shouldn't tell her man everything about her. It's just like what you said, having that third party. You know what I'm saying? No, you spit on that one. You definitely making some sense.
Yeah.
And even though, how can I say this? What do you think men can do better to be better leaders?
Before anything and being a better leader, I feel like a man should focus on self-improvement. We should focus on loving ourselves before we love anyone else or love another woman. You know what I'm saying? We should focus on how to be a man, how to actually cook ourselves, how to clean ourselves. Because, there's some men who don't know how to really cook. You know what I'm saying?
I agree to that, bro. I'm one of them.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, look, you feel me? Like, I've been on my own for a while, like, living on I left the crib at 18. So my mom taught me how to cook. Like, I'm grateful for her teaching me how to cook and things, what she loved. But I didn't remember everything. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to go to YouTube, go to TikTok, and just learn how to cook and provide for myself without needing another person or, like, eating out all the time. So, definitely, like, self-improvement as a man, reading books, man, like, personal growth and stuff like that, just learning. Like, actually sit down as a man and learn how to be a man.
I agree to that. I agree to that, bro, because like that's it go back to what I said as I got older and then me giving my life to God, like it gave me clarity on how to be a better man. Because I thought being a man was about sleeping with different women, and that's not it at all.
It's not like that, yeah.
Yeah, and I seek validation. I was telling somebody before I interview you, like I was seeking validation from other women, and I had to like I went on a fast and I got clarity from God, and like I had to learn how to boost my ego in a healthy way. Let me learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Let me learn how to be more disciplined. Because like I said, I boost my ego through other people.
Yeah.
So when I'm not getting that from other women, then I get the feeling depressed.
And down. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I
bro.
did it before. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. And that's not talked about enough as men. Like, we got to start looking at ourselves for validation. Because once you get married, and, you know, I'm just like you, bro. Like, the vibe you give me is you more of a one-man's woman. And I'm like that. I'm more, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to put no.
Yeah, I'm a one man's woman.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, cool. So I'm like that. So I like shit. You know, if my woman can't give me what I want, I don't want to step out
And go seek it somewhere else.
Yeah, bro. And you know, that's something I will do. Whether that's me posting the pictures or like just little small things. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. So and I know you had mentioned the military. And what I want to ask you is, bro, if a guy, like let's say a guy girlfriend is going to the military, you think that relationship can survive?
I feel like it's just like college. The military is just like college.
I heard
You
that
get paid
before.
to do it.
I heard it before. That's
Just
what I'm
like
asking.
college. Me personally, I would let it go.
Damn, why you say that?
Um,
You don't think the love could be that strong to like?
It can. Y'all get married, move in together, stay together. But it's like, same with college. It's like, bro, like, especially if, like, the woman's just joining, she's going to see. All right, let's put it in my perspective, right?
Okay.
Let's put it in a man perspective. I'm a man, boom, high school, let's say, boom, just got out of high school, was in a long-term relationship with this girl, or we were in a long-term relationship. And I'm used to seeing what I'm seeing in a small town, small hometown, come straight from the hood, small hometown. I go off to the military, I'm seeing like women of different flavors, you know what I'm saying? Different personalities, different attitudes. So it's like, damn, they got this out here and I had this back home. So it's like, you get a little, that's why I said, it's not even lust, but you get a little curious. You get curious. Now you want to know, you want to talk to them, see what kind of conversations y'all can have together. Like, see what their vibe is like, see what their like culture is like, especially if it's like not a black woman, but a different culture. See what their culture is like. So that's why I say, but like, it can happen. You can definitely find love in the military.
Yeah.
Because there are people that are married and in love.
Bring your mic a little closer.
There are people that are there and are in love.
Yeah.
But I feel like if like the person is like fresh out of like high school or college or something, you should just leave it alone for a little bit.
Damn.
That's my opinion though. That's my opinion on it.
No, I hear people say that. You know what I'm saying? I heard people say that like, you know, if your girl in the military, you might as well break it off. I hear people say that, but I'm like, damn, what if the love can the love conquer it all? But
and them deployments, like overseas, different countries, especially South Korea, it's crazy.
Damn.
Crazy. Like, people go over there and mess with the locals overseas. Especially South Korea is known as a party and duty station.
Yeah.
South Korea is wild.
Damn.
Like, the soldiers are wild. Like, that's why I said it's like college. Like, we're very disciplined and we're proficient at what we do. But, like, we're human too. And some of us are young as well, so we also have our fun as well. So it's like, that's why I'm like I wouldn't, me personally, no. I wouldn't do it.
Damn.
I wouldn't do it.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's real tough. Yeah, I heard, because I heard the military women be not all, but some women be the biggest sluts out there too.
It be the men too.
Men too, huh?
Everybody. It be everybody.
Everybody's hunching on each other.
Everybody.
Damn.
Everybody.
You was like that too?
I was wilding.
You was wild?
I was definitely wilding.
Damn,
I was
man, I
wilding.
feel like I missed out, dog. I
wilding.
feel like I should have went to the military,
I was
man.
wild. But I feel like if you went to college, it was the same as college.
Okay.
I wilded out for a little bit, man. I'm away from home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mom not breathing down my back. Got my own room, making a little money.
Right.
Hey.
I'm surprised did you get married at all?
Nah.
Cause there's like a lot of military people they get married and shit. So
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
they trying to get that
yeah.
check.
Yeah. I know exactly
Yeah,
what
so I'm
you're
like,
talking about.
damn. That's why I asked. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't
I
get
know
married.
exactly what you're talking about.
Either they get married or they get a what's the type of car they get, like a Chevy,
Talking about what? Like a Charger?
a Charger
Or just getting Chargers.
yeah,
get
them
married,
Chargers,
get a
yeah.
Charger, collect that BAH.
Yeah,
yeah.
either or.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And speaking of lust, like I think like during spring break, you seen what's been happening in Houston during the spring break with all the STD talk, right?
Yes.
Why do you think it gets like that?
I don't know, man. Houston is becoming like Atlanta and Miami. Like everybody wants to come to Houston now. Like everybody wants to come to Houston, and like there's a lot of beautiful people here in Houston. Like
Oh yeah, for sure.
both sides, it's a lot of beautiful people, and excuse me, and it's like these people from these other states. Y'all come here, y'all see the women, the women see the men, and it's like they just be ready. They just be ready, man. I didn't have women like just really throw it at me, like
Really?
I want to fuck, like. I'll rip like no other talks. Like women just come to me and be like, I want to fuck.
Damn.
And some of the women live here. So it's like, damn, but you scaring me. You coming like, whoa, like you know what I'm saying?
You got something?
Like yeah, that too. And sometimes they be the most beautifulest women. Like
Really?
they be some pretty women that are real life like with it, like just with it.
Damn.
And it's scary. It's scary. It's scary. I promise you, it's scary, bro. I can't go out like easy at all, but it's scary, bro. Like. Scary.
Damn.
It's scary.
Damn. Yeah, cause you know sometimes the news like to exaggerate things.
Mm-hmm.
So with I think it was like over 40,000 STD rates.
I know what you're talking about, but
I don't know the number.
I
don't want to put a number on. So it's true that a lot of people the STD rate sky high.
Yeah.
After
And then like I said, people just be going. Some people just be going.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's scary too. And then not even just that, bro. Like some of these artists and stuff come out here, they pay women to fuck, or like women want to be in their music videos and shit like that. You gotta fuck for it. So they fuck for it. So ain't no telling what the artist got and passed on to this pretty ass girl, and now she going out fucking other niggas and burning them, and it's just all spreading around.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? One person to the next, like a domino effect. So bro, it's definitely scary. Like I said, bro,
do you think a man can find love in Houston?
I feel like anybody can find love anywhere.
Anywhere. Okay.
But it just depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand outside as female.
Yeah, I feel that.
It got to make sense if she's outside. If she runs a certain business, cool. If she's outside, she's actually carrying herself well, cool. But like, what's the point of being outside? It's attention.
Right. I feel you on that part. Yeah, no, bro. Yeah. I'm the same way. I like a homebody myself. You know what I'm saying? But also, like you said, she got to have some type of goals and ambitions, things like that. Yeah, no, you definitely right on that one, dog. You definitely right on that one. And before we even wrap it up, I can't let you go not asking you this. You're into jewelry.
Yes, I'm a jeweler.
You're a jeweler. So,
yes.
What made you like want to get into that?
I got into being a jeweler accidentally, bro.
Accidentally? How was that?
Bro, I was a clothing brand owner. Like I had a clothing brand, right? I got into jewelry maybe like probably like 2024, sometime in 2024. And I wanted to make a piece for myself. And then I also had a girl I was talking to. And I wanted to get her a necklace. Like I didn't want like no like just like no glass ass necklace, right? I wanted to get her a necklace, and I also wanted to make a pendant for myself and my clothing brand.
Okay.
So, but I wanted to be creative. I wanted to be hands-on with it. And so I just went out doing my research, and I stayed in Austin at the time, or near Austin at the time. And I just went out doing my research and stuff, trying to find casters, trying to find diamond setters, polishers and stuff like that. And I ended up getting in good with some of them.
Okay.
And as I was working hands-on on my piece and my pendant and stuff like that, I got the girl her necklace. But as I was working hands-on on my piece and my pendant and stuff like that, excuse me, I realized like, damn, this is something I can do.
Yeah.
You know, because I felt like me being a brand owner, me being a clothing brand owner wasn't going to stick with me until I'm older. It was going to be like a thing I can probably ride out to my late 20s. That's how I thought about my clothing brand. Like, of course, it can go far. You can be like Balenciaga, you can be like Gucci and all those brands, but like, I just felt like it was something or business I didn't want to start. I didn't want to start that I couldn't take far until I'm get older and pass down, pretty much. So I looked at you, I was like, damn, this is something I can do. I like it. There's not too many of our people that are actually jewelers,
Yeah.
and we buy it the most. You know what I'm saying?
Right. True.
So that was another thing. So it kind of clicked. I was like, let me do something with this, and I ended up doing that. Ended up picking out a few pieces. Started with some of my friends. They bought some from me, and even strangers bought from me
Okay.
when I first started out. And I also got my own piece, so I can have more stuff to show for it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And just posting. Then I ended up meeting another jeweler in Austin. His name is Scott with Ice. Shout out to him. And connected with Scott, and Scott like gave me a lot of good information, gave me a lot of game. And we're starting out, so it was like I'm grateful that I met him, and he did that because he was like already established as a jeweler. He's already established as a jeweler, and he could have just looked at me like, damn, like it's like some random nigga just coming around. You know what I'm saying? So he could have looked at me like that, but no, he actually gave me game. And also shout out to my boy Wake as well. And he's up there doing his thing in Austin as well as a jeweler. He's a black jeweler as well in Austin.
Okay.
And man, meeting these people, meeting these other jewelers, getting their insights, learning from them as well.
Okay.
You know, just being a student of the game, man. And I got into it. Been doing great so far. I came to Houston. It's been doing really good. So
No, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, I'm not really a big jeweler person, but I do want to get into it. But like when I saw you doing that, it kind of caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting you to be in that.
yeah,
And definitely a different hustle because not too many people like that.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely a different hustle. So anybody that want to shop with you, man, how can they come find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at the Jeweler Q. All of my information is there. It's TheJewelerQ. Find me on Instagram. All my information is there. And yeah.
For sure. And before last question, like, what's the next big thing? I know you're a content creator. What's something you got working on that you don't mind sharing?
With my free time, on the spare time that I do have, I'm going to school for aviation to be a pilot. So
Really?
I'm working on getting my pilot license and buying my own plane.
Oh shit!
Yes, sir.
Oh, you going crazy? What made you want to do that?
Like I said, not too many people do it. And then pilots make a lot of money. Aviation itself is also luxury.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of connections.
Me and my guy was talking about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of connections. Aviation has a lot of connections. Everything I do has to make sense. So if I'm a jeweler and aviation itself is luxury, now I'm meeting high ticket clients that I could be working with. You know, that I'm working with flying a plane, and also that I can be working with. Not even just that, man. What jeweler you know has his own plane, can fly to Florida or something, and if my client's in Florida, jump straight out the plane that I flew to that's an experience itself.
That's a flex,
You know,
too.
yeah, a huge one. Your
Damn.
jeweler flying a plane to you, and you in Florida from Houston, Texas, jumping off a plane, you at the airport, we coming off with the briefcases.
Yeah, bro. That's a jack of all trades, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, you different, bro.
yeah. So
I fucks with it, bro. Cause you know, one of my friends, cause I drive semi trucks. I don't think I ever told you.
okay.
Yeah, so I drive semi trucks, and I'll be on a three-way car with a group of different people, and like one of my guys I went to school with, like, he mentioned how he want to go to school for being a pilot, and so when you saying that's like damn, because like I said, it's like it's not so many people in our community doing things like that.
Yeah, it's not.
And then by you saying that you have a plan, basically it's a method to your madness. Like, yeah, I definitely see the vision. I definitely, that's dope, bro. That's very different.
And not even just that, man. I believe in high income skills or high ticket skills. Cause like I have my business and stuff, but let's say, man, I always prepare for the best and the worst. Let's say I fuck around and just end up like somehow getting a lawsuit or something. You know what I'm saying? I need to have a skill to fall back on in order to get myself out of that hustle myself out of it. No matter how much money I'm making, you feel me? I'm never too scared to go back to the work if I have to.
Yeah.
So I definitely believe high ticket skills. I always shoot for high ticket skills.
Damn. Hell, you right on that one, bro. You kind of like, that's some wisdom that you share with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with this podcast, 'cause this is my bread and butter. Like, it's something I really wanted to work. And it's just something I never thought about. Like, what if somebody sue me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, you right on that one. And that's why I tell people, like it's important to have a skill. No one can take that skill away from you. And by you doing that, bro, you can, damn, bro, you got me thinking. Yeah.
Definitely, bro. That's why I do it, man.
Nah, hell yeah, that's dope, bro. Yeah, that's dope, bro. Well, you know, that's all the questions I have, bro. Thank you for taking the time out to come and Yeah, bro. You definitely share some wisdom, bro. You got me thinking now.
Thank you, bro,
So
man.
yeah, bro. I appreciate you coming,
No,
bro.
thank you for inviting me, man. I'm glad you came here. I'm glad to have met you over TikTok, man. That was pretty cool.
Bro.
So
Yeah, bro.
it's
We
good to see
definitely
you.
gonna collab again for sure.
No, definitely. I'm ready for you to come back already, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Got to.
For sure.